Hello everyone and welcome you all to another chapter of photo editing with Photoshop, Illustrator, Canva and Lightroom tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 12 where I'll be showing you guys how you will be able to blur background of your photo in Canva. Okay, so we'll be learning about how you'll be able to make your background blur of your image. So let's not waste time and let's get started. So over here, as you guys can see, now I'm here in basically the home page of Canva. Okay, so over here, from here, the first thing what I'm going to do is I am going to take up a custom size. Okay, so I will come here. Let's take 1080 into 1080. Okay, so now it will just create me a new document. Okay, so once I am done uploading this one, what I can do is if I do want to work with some of the images which are available in Canva itself, okay, I can come here and I can work with those images itself. Okay, so I will come here and let's go to photos from the elements option. So here now, if I do want to use all of these photos available in Canva, I can use from here itself. Okay, so from here, you guys can basically check what were the ending or the trending images over here. Okay, so you guys can see these images were trending. And now if you want to search any kind of niche in detail, so let's come here and let's search for model. So I will just click on enter, and over here you guys can see you do have images of different model right over here. So from here, what you guys can do is you guys can basically pick up one. Okay, so from here, if you do want to pick up any image or any of this model image, you guys can come here and let's take this particular image up and let's select this one. And from here, let's just select this one. Let's just duplicate one. And what I can do is I can just come here and place it here in one side. Okay, so let's select this image first. And now let's go to edit photo from here. Okay, so I will just click onto this edit photo option. And from here, what I can do is I can just click onto the BG remover. Okay, so I will come here and I will just select this image as BG remover. And now let me just keep this thing right over here. Now let's take up this particular image. And what I can do is I will just select this image. And from here, now let's go to this blur option under effects. Okay, so you guys can come here and if you do want to give up some different color, okay, you guys can go here and click on adjust option. And from here, you will be able to auto adjust all of this option. Okay, so to use the background remover, you need to make sure that you do have the Canva Pro account. Okay, because this feature for now is basically available in the Canva Pro only. Okay, so you guys can come here and let's say I do want to make this image. Let's say let's come here. Let's select this one. Let's just decrease the temperature of this particular image. And what I'll do, I will select this one. Let's come here. Let's select this image. Let's go to edit photo. Okay, so I will just click over here on edit photo. Let's go to adjust. And again, from here, I will just place it right over here. Now I will select this image. And now over here, if I do want to increase or decrease the tint, I can come here. And if I do want to decrease the brightness, okay, I can come here and I can just decrease the brightness a little bit. And over here, if you do want to increase the contrast, and also if I will come here and let's just decrease the highlight a little bit as well. And over here, you guys can work on with the whites and also you guys can work on with the blacks over here. And if you want to saturate this image, you guys can come here and saturate a little bit. And let's come here. Let's increase the sharpness and let's decrease the clarity over here. And I will just decrease the vignette from here a little bit. So now let's go here into the effects option. And after applying that one, I will come here and I will select the blur option. Okay, so instead of brush, now what I will use is I will just click on whole image. Okay, so I will come here and let me just increase the intensity of the blur. Okay, so I can come here and let me just decrease the intensity maybe to something around 80%. So I can come here and I can just type down from here itself. Let's come here. Let's click on 80 And now over here, you guys can just go back. And from here, what I can do is I will just select this image up, right click, and from here, let's go to layer and click on bring to front. Okay, so I will come here. I will just take this image up from here. And if you do want to increase the size, you guys can come here and you guys can basically increase the image size from here. And now the same way, you guys can just increase the size of the image quite like this as well. Okay, so you guys can come here and you guys can just paste this particular image on top of this one, and here you guys can see that you do have a blurred background. Okay, so this is the image which you have right over here. If you do want to crop it, you guys can come here and you guys can basically crop this image up. Let's select this one. If you do want to move it down a little bit, you guys can come here and you guys will be able to move this one sideways as well. Okay, so I will just move it sideways. Let's keep it right over here. And also you guys can see by the blur, you guys can see over here, I do have a shadow as well. Okay, so once you're done, this one looks quite nice. You guys can use it for your image editing, this particular app option as well. If you do want to make your background blur, you guys can basically use this one. Okay, and now if I do want to save this up, what I can do is I can come here, click on share, let's go to download, and from here make sure that you download the PNG file. Okay, so you guys can come here and you guys can basically download this PNG file. Okay, so I will come here and I will just click on download. And over here, you guys can see this particular image is getting downloaded. And now I will just set up the file name. So let's click on as blur1. Okay, and I will just save it over here in my desktop resource file, and let's save this one. Okay, and now let's create another one. Let's come here, let's click on 1080. And now over here, I will be showing you guys a different way. So now let's come here, let's go to this elements option from here, and let's search for photos. So let's go to photos, and from here, now let's come here and let's just select this particular photo. Let's come here with more complicated background. So I will come over here, and what I can do is I will just come here and let's say I will just delete this one, and from here this first image I will just try to fix its size. Okay, so let's come here, let's just increase the size from the sides as well, and over here I will just do up the same thing. Okay, so I will come here, and if you do want me to decrease the size, you guys can come here and you guys can basically decrease the size from here itself. So let's come here, let's increase the size quite like this, and I will just place it right over here. Let's press this one and let's come over here onto the sides as well. So now I do have this particular image, and now what I'll do is I will go to edit photo, and from here I will use the BG remover. Okay, so I will use this BG remover over here. Here you guys can see how the background have been removed. Okay, and now what I'll do is I will come here and I will go to the share option, and now first I will just download this one, and I need to make sure that I choose the transparent background. So I will come here, I will select transparent background, and I will click on download. Okay, so over here this particular image will basically get downloaded. Okay, so here I will just tell main. Okay, so I will just name this one as main over here. I will just spell it right. Let's click on save, and this basic file has been saved, and from here let's select another page. Okay, and from here the same way what I can do is I can come here, I will just take this particular image up. Let's come here, and if you do want to come here, let's go to edit photo. If you do want to remove the background, you guys can come here and you guys can actually do that from here as well. Okay, so if you come here, if you do want to erase, or if you do want to restore, you guys can come here and you will be able to do that. So now let's come over here into this particular option. Let's delete one, and now again let's come down, or let's go back. Okay, let's come here, let's take this recently used image, and from here now let's just increase the size of this particular image. So let's come here. Let's just place it over here on top. And from here, if you do want to increase the size, let's increase the size up a little bit. And what I can do is I can just paste this image right now. So I will come here, paste this one, and let's select this image. Let's go to edit photo the same way we did with the other one. If you want to adjust the color, you guys can come here and let's make it more yellowish using the temperature. And if you do want to go more tint, let's go with more brightness over here. Let's decrease the contrast, and also I will just select the highlight option. Let's go here, decrease or just keep the vibrance quite like this. Let's increase the saturation a little bit. Okay, so I will just increase the sharpness. Let's decrease the clarity, and also I'll just put the vignette option over here. And now again, I will just go into the effects option once I'm done with this. And let's go to effects and let's go to the blur. Okay, so I will come here, and from here, I will select whole image. Okay, so I will come here, and now I will select the intensity of blur here, which I want over here in my image. So I will come here. Let's give this one up a 70, or let's say I will give this one up a 60 over here. And what I can do is I will just go back, and from here now I will go to uploads. Okay, so I will just go to uploads, and from here I will just upload this particular file which I had downloaded. So I will come here, let's click on upload files, and from here now I will just take this particular image which don't have any background, and let's come here and let's just open it up. Okay, so over here you guys can see this particular PNG file, and make sure that you download a PNG when you are trying to create this effect. And what I can do is I will just click here once, and now I will just increase or just match the size over here. So I will come here, let's just match the size over here with this particular image. Let's come here, let's place it right over here. If you do wanna go in one side, you guys can come here, and this is how it basically looks. Okay, so if you do want to give up any shadow, let's go to edit photo and let's go to shadows. And also if you do want to add any glow shadow, or if you do want to add up any outline shadow, and if you do want to increase the blur amount, you guys can come here. And if you do want to increase the size, and from here now if you do increase the blur amount, this is how it will look. Okay, so now I will come here, and now let's just decrease the intensity of the shadow over here. And now I will just decrease, or let's keep the blur shadow over here. Let's come here and let's decrease the size of the shadow, maybe somewhere till 5. Okay, so I will come here and keep this one someone till 5 over here. And this is how this particular image looks. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys have understood that how you will be able to blur background in your image in Canva. Okay, so over here I have showed you guys first about this one, just only in one palette, and now over here in this one as well. Okay, so now let's save this particular file. Let's select this one. And from here, what I'm going to do is I will come here, let's go to share, and let's click on download. And from here, if I do want to download only one page, I will come here and let's deselect the page 1. Okay, so I will just deselect the page 1. And now I will just click on done. And over here, I will choose the file type as PNG. Okay, but over here, I won't be giving this one as the transparent background. So I will just click here on download. And this particular file will basically get downloaded right over here. Okay, so I will just go to file name. Let's name this particular file as blur 2. And let's go to my desktop, and from here let's go to my resource file. Let's come here and let's save it up right over here itself. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys have understood this class on how you will be able to create a blur background for your image. So I hope to see you all in the next chapter, where we'll be learning more about photo editing in Canva. So see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.